Hey, this is Dr. Linda Davis, and I want to run through this Caloosa Pools PowerPoint with you today and just show you what it should look like as far as the finished result goes. So let's roll through. I'm going to work through slides 1, 2, and 3 today. And we'll start on slide 1 with by launching it. And you'll just see the background only showing as we launch through. And then as I click, the title bar comes up of Caloosa Pools, which is an image, and then we typed in this big text box that says, "Let Caloosa Pools design a home oasis for you." And then we have our presented by. And Caloosa Pools actually will be on the mouse click, so it starts when you're ready. And this big text box will be after previous for the start, and so will the presented by. Now click to go to slide 2. Notice Caloosa Pools, the animation's turned off. It does not move. Outline should animate. It's new. And outline should be set to after previous for its start. The image should come up after previous. And then we have some bulleted points that are dimmed. So we'll click. And the colors may be a little different. I have several versions of this slideshow, so if your colors are different, that's fine. And I'm clicking. As I click, each bullet comes in per mouse click. So you control when each bullet comes in. And they do dim to gray. That way your audience can kind of keep track of which point you're on at the time. Now I'm going to click into slide 3 and talk about the two main pool types. And we introduce a little stacking technique here. So I'll click, have linear pop up, and then the linear pool image comes up. So they go together. Notice I don't dim on these stacking ones, but this is a single text box with a bullet set on click, and then the image is set to wipe from top after previous, so the image follows the text box. I'll do it again. Click, we'll have organic freeform pop up, and then the image of the freeform pool pops up. Same process. This is a single text box. Oops, let me go back. That was a single text box on the mouse click, and the image was set to wipe from top after previous. Let's go into the next slide. We have our map slide, which is our location slide. Again, all these subtitles will always be after previous for their starts. And we have the two maps pop up after previous, or they're basically wiped from top after previous for both of them. And then we have the arrow connecting the star here to the star over there. And then I click to make the physical address of the business pop up. And then I'll click again to go to the next slide, our most popular pools. We have waterscape. Now this is a major stacking slide, so it's just like the other slide that we stacked on, except there's more bullets and there's more pictures, but it's the same process. So we have waterscape on the mouse click as a single text box, and then we have the image that comes up with it. And I click again, since the single text box is obviously set to the mouse click, and the image is set to after previous. And notice, I'm stacking these images so that one layer's bigger over the top of the other one. And then I'll click again. There's organic slide. Okay, so that one had 3 sets in it. Now here's our graph slide, projected revenue slide. So the graph spirals in after previous, and then we click to make our linear trend line come in, and we just kind of redraw this in there and find the best fit line for all those data points. And then the linear trend line text box pops up after previous. Now the trend line is on click, but the linear trend line text box is after previous. And then I want to click and do the forecast part. The forecast for May, in this case, we put an oval around May, and then we go up, and then we go over. The oval is on click, and the arrow goes up after previous, and then another arrow goes across, striking the y-axis, and it's after previous as well, but it arrives at our answer. So when we click in May, projected revenue is approximately $90,000. So that's what we're looking to find out for our forecast there. That's using your linear regression analysis again on that. And this is just the completed PowerPoint part of it. Not for the same numbers you had though. Now we have the luxury pools video show up in this one, and the luxury pools video is how to have a YouTube video within your slide. There's 3 different ways to do it. Depends on which network system you're working on, which way is going to work the best or work at all. So this one, if I hit the play button there, it would launch the slideshow, or I'm sorry, it would launch the video within the slide, which is always nice. And I think if you just search on luxury pools, that actual video will come up. Now on this is our first closing slide, and everything's on after previous on these. The only thing different about this one is it has a external hyperlink to the website luxurypools.com, and you can I can click on that and it will take me to their actual website, which is a very nice website. And then I have a duplicate closing slide. Even though I clicked to go to that duplicate slide, you didn't realize anything really moved on the slide, which is good because we build that extra duplicate closing slide in just in case you get nervous and you accidentally click one more time in front of your audience and you don't want them to see like this big blank slide here. So that's why we build that duplicate slide in. And so we leave them looking at a nice slide like this. Okay, so I hope this run through of the Caloosa Pools PowerPoint kind of will help you put this together. Thank you for your time.